FCCers, we're glad you made it this morning. Let's jump straight in this morning. First up, as you came in today, you were handed a program along with the connection card. If you can fill out that card by the end of service, we can make sure to connect with you. Just drop it off in the offering or at the connection point after service. And speaking of programs, each week we fill our program with all sorts of good stuff. So take some time to get familiar with what's going on at FCC and how you can jump in. Also, if you're looking for a more complete picture of what's going on around here, then make sure you check out our website, fccunion.org. We're really trying to make this a resource for you all. It's got a lot of good stuff. Anyway, do yourself a favor and check it out. Bring on the brain freeze. Tonight is the homemade ice cream throwdown. We'll be hanging out, sharing some laughs, and enjoying all kinds of desserts, especially homemade ice cream. So come join us at 6 p.m. Of course, if you don't, that means there's just more for me. Anyway, who's ready for fall? How about cooler temps, change of colors, and some prep for fall? Yeah, we are too. We're also excited about all the fall classes starting up. We've got everything from Tuesday night Bible study to Financial Peace University to our newcomers dinner and much more. Make sure you check out your program for all the details so you don't miss out. If you find a class you're interested in, make sure you fill out your connection card and drop it in the offering bag at the end of service. Also, if you'd like more info, please make sure to stop by the connection point after service and they'll answer any questions you might have. You know, we wrestle with our kids, our finances, and with the challenges of life. But what about wrestling with God? Jacob, way back in the book of Genesis, has the inside scoop on that adventure. Today, as the School of Rock continues, we'll take a look at his story along with a song called Teach Your Children. Maybe you've heard of it. We could be in for quite an experience. And finally, you may be wondering what Financial Peace University is and what it's all about. Let me take a minute to talk about how it's changed my family. In 2010, we were $23,350 in debt, and we didn't really have any organized plan for paying that off. I guess, like most people, we just thought we'd chip away at it and hoped we wouldn't accumulate more debt.
When our church first offered the FPU class, we signed up, but to be honest, I was a little skeptical, and $100 or whatever it cost at the time to sign up, that was a lot of money to me. All I can say is thank God that we did it anyway, literally. To make a long story short, we were able to pay all $23,500 off and a little over $5,000 worth of extra taxes that we ended up having to pay that year. That was huge for us because we had our first son, Remy, a couple months later, and we were able to pay off the medical bills as well since we were debt-free. Another thing worth mentioning is because we didn't have the added debt pressure that we used to, Trisha is able to stay at home and raise Remy instead of having to get a babysitter and having them raise Remy while she's at work. So it's been a huge blessing. Anyway, I guess if you're on the fence about whether you should take this class or not, I highly recommend it. I know everyone here is in a different spot financially. Some are debt-free, some are near bankruptcy, a lot are living paycheck to paycheck. But I want to mention that it's so much more than just a debt elimination program. That was just the area that we needed to learn about at the time. We're considering taking the class again now that we're at a different stage, and the nice thing is since we've paid for it once, it doesn't cost us anything, and we can take it over again. So anyway, now that we've shared that, I hope that you sign up and you take the next step.